And that wasn't them damn pimps.
Sure the hell is. And every month, those kids will get their bread.
I don't give a damn. He's still a pimp.
Play with some pimpin', man.
Welcome back to another episode of the Big Church Podcast. The door's open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig? Hey, man, this is the podcast that put it down for the town and trying to get rich and break a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Put a girdle on a turtle, put a wig on a pig, and give it a gig. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, episode 115, man. We Born Rich Club, man, is about to go down in the real way, bruh. But this show is sponsored by Strikeout Wings, the best wings in the city, man. Home of the sweet and sassy. Go down to 123 Ewan Lane, Nashville, Tennessee. Holla at Big Fox or Hawk or my man MJ and get them wings, man. Wednesday, Hens Day for $11.99 every day except Tuesday. $11.99 food lunch specials and 69-cent Tuesdays, man. If you mention the Big Church Podcast, $2 off your meal. You know what I'm talking about? So holla at my boys, man, and get you right, man. But right now, oh man, you know,
yes, sir.
Shout out to the headquarters 615,
Most
Cruise
definitely.
Media, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, everything's so glossy, you know what I'm saying? And
Everything
heavy,
pretty.
man. We up in the church, you know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when players meet, you know.
Yes, sir.
And I got some real East Siders on the show. And I ain't talking about Trey D and Goldie Loke, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Snoop, man, but some real East Siders, man, you know, doing big things in the city, man. These boys about to host the 100 Magazine Awards on the 20th
Yes, sir.
of July. And, man, these boys been doing the thing for 3 years, man. The boys so cold, they pulled up an ice cream truck. That's how cold them boys is, you know what I'm talking about? Doing it real way for the city, man. If you ain't hollering then, man, you ain't doing nothing. Man, y'all give it up for my partners. Born Rich Club. What's going on, Born Rich?
We chilling, man.
You know
What
what I'm
up,
saying?
though?
Ain't no XL, you know, boopy, man.
Most
you know
definitely.
what
What
I'm
up,
saying?
though? I like
You know,
that
y'all
introduction.
collective, you
Y'all
know.
most definitely a collective.
Yeah.
Nah, that introduction was fire. I
Yo,
need
yeah.
a little rhyme scream. You know what I mean? I know what's going on, but nothing but a little cash. The rest of that little shit
Man,
going to
come on, man,
trash.
ain't nothing but a
all day
check
long,
and
man.
wing and watch
You
it
dig?
bling.
Really? I want to talk like that.
Yeah, I like
that.
yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
give a
saying?
nigga all my money. Talking like, oh, nigga, hold on. Nah, nigga, give me some money. Give that nigga some money, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Shit
But thank
touched,
y'all
though.
for sitting down with me, man, on this
Most definitely,
115,
most definitely.
man. You know what I'm saying? 115, I had to call these guys, man. I just want to start off, man, you know.
Let's go.
I got to address the elephant in the room. You know,
Oh,
I
man.
didn't even
I
know
didn't
this.
even know
man.
this.
Let's
Well,
address the elephant
I
in the
just see a
room,
lot
man.
of money, church shit. You know what I'm saying? I just see some nice
Where's
shit.
the elephant?
Man, the elephant in the
Let's get it.
room, man. Going about 2 damn weeks now, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? With this Charles and White thing, man.
Ah.
See everybody going in and
Yeah.
folks cloud chase and all this stuff, man. I just want to ask, you know, y'all view about the thing, man. You know, everything's
Okay, well, what I'll say about this, man, I learned a long time ago watching Charleston White or any internet personality. A lot of times they say shit, and you know that they're, I hate to say shock jocks, but they are, though, right? A long time ago, I noticed, man, they're not talking to me. I don't take it personal. I don't get my feelings in it.
Right.
If he say, hey, you broke-ass Nashville niggas, I don't look at myself as a broke ass Nashville nigga. So I'm from Nashville.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself broke.
Okay.
So when
So
I
he
heard
ain't talking
that,
to you.
I said he ain't talking to me.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it, and I encourage everybody else to look at it like that. Now, don't get it twisted, church.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here when the bullshit. I'm on Instagram and say, okay, he responded, and you know, I like a good squabble, internet squabble.
Right.
But I'm out of it because I feel like he ain't talking to me, bro.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a lot of different takes. And it's not a right or wrong, right? Because a lot of people gonna look at it different. Some gonna say it's cloud chasing.
Right.
I think it becomes cloud chasing when somebody can say, man, you cloud chasing if you're repeatedly putting yourself in situations to take pictures or whatnot like that, right? Because that's the thing of taking pictures, whatever, and not getting nothing in return. So some people are like, oh man, he clout chasing, but some people want to do it to make memories though. You know what I'm saying? To have stories and shit. To get a flick, post it on Instagram.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan, or just to make it look like, they popping, or it could be something genuine too though. Yeah. So that's why I say it could go back and forth. Now the thing with a shock jock like Charleston White is he's going to ruffle feathers because this is what Charleston White does. But it also brings attention to Nashville because it makes you try to pick a side, right? If you from the streets, you gotta not take a picture with him because nigga, you from the streets and this nigga say he'll call the police on you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you got the other side who's saying, nigga, I'm just taking a picture with him. I fuck with him.
Absolutely.
And that's when the in between, and that's when my nigga like to sit back and look at the squabble because it's gonna be people that respond on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, especially from the city, man, and I'm just saying it, man. But my whole thing is
don't make
the city look poor either.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying? Like you over there, man. See, this is shit I'm hating right now too. Not just the Charles White shit. It's just more of a, hey man, quit begging. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, please, somebody help us. You can lend a helping hand to us. Hey man, fuck all that. Cause my thing at the end of the day, y'all, myself, some more people we know, we working. Because we don't got time to talk. Because we too busy walking. So people out there crying, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Because I feel like this, man. If you get around a collective of people who think like you and tick like you, God gonna put them people around you anyway.
Facts.
And then you go take off because you go keep going and stay consistent. Somebody go find you. That's what every hip hop person or someone that we like, a celebrity, they got a story like that, man. Shit, we were down. Remember Jay-Z? Nobody wouldn't sign him. So let me get bigs, let me get things, get this 100,000, do it ourselves. And don't cry. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work. You know what I'm talking about? So if it don't work, I can say, hey man, I tried. Yeah. And I feel good about that. But it's not loom responsibility to, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? Give church a look or whatever.
Oh, you don't went to the loan shit.
I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about that.
Because it was niggas begging loan, man. You should put somebody on. Why ain't you put nobody on from the Ville? Hey, bro, you know how shit work up there when you get that high? You know what I'm saying? You understand the politics, and so you got to really be on your shit to make them think be like, hey man, I'm a holler at them guys.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas out here saying they podcasting, but all I hear is the camera mic. I don't hear the wires hooked up or none of that
doing
shit.
This with church,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's just real talk, man. Just keep it 100, man. Niggas say they doing a whole lot of stuff, but they ain't doing it.
I know what I'm saying.
Sam and June. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna go with one of your because I didn't know that was the other question, but just again, it's not a right or wrong because me and my brother at times on this right here we differ on this right here. I say I'm coming back. I always say I'm gonna reach my hand back out. I try to in my best effort now, and sometimes a lot of people don't like lists, but that's when me and my brother come in. When we talk about a list, we be like, hey bro, if somebody call. Or if I gotta make the call and I gotta say, hey, bro, the way that this gonna work is I'm gonna pick the best two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna pick the best two. Now, I'm not saying that that's the way that it work with anybody else. Right. I'm just saying the way that I'm thinking. Right, if an opportunity come for me and I'm able to reach my hand out to somebody, but I'm also got my ears open when my homies say, hey, bro, I ain't doing it. I don't feel obligated, and it's my responsibility to reach out and take my hand because it's a lot of people. For instance, bro, in the streets we had to grind and hustle. Right, it was niggas we knew across town that had that bag. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like because he got 100 kilos, he supposed to pull up on a hustler. Not just pull up on anybody, but pull up on a hustler and just give it to me. Or tell me nigga whatever, right?
Or build a relationship.
But that's just my view of it. Right. But some people do look at it as saying, hey man, when you get to this certain spot, instantly you supposed to help.
Let me ask you. Oh,
Go ahead,
okay.
go ahead,
Because
go
I
ahead.
do want to ask you something. So even when you was trapping, how many people did you reach back to? I ain't gonna lie. Pretty much besides me. Besides me, how many other people did you reach back to and say, okay, now that shit going good,
Yeah.
I can afford to reach back and give it to
Well,
somebody.
right now the only
Like,
thing that I give back is like just the story of us and the
Yeah.
advice, because I'm not financially in a position to put them or have resources to put them in better positions right now.
Yeah.
But the best thing I do got right now is the story and the physical me. Nigga, you remember me, nigga? 10 years ago, I was in your shoes. Now I done switched up. Look, you see what I'm saying? Off a
Right.
dream, nigga.
Yeah.
So believe in yourself. Like I can give that type of motivation to inspire me.
somebody.
I mean,
right
that's,
now.
that's it. But hold on, that's motivation, right?
Yeah.
I still think people would judge Loon if because Loon get on his Instagram every day and say, "Hey, nigga, keep grinding.
Right.
You can get up here too."
Yeah.
And guess what? Well, people don't appreciate that. People still cut on their motherfucking live stream and say, "Hey, man, Loon, you need to put niggas on." And I just disagree with that. He's not obligated to put
Church.
anybody on, bro.
that's true.
If he do, that's a plus.
Right.
But what about the hundreds and thousands of people who make it and never look back? You know what I'm saying?
Now on that part, like I
What's
said,
that?
if I get it, now I'm gonna reach out to the people that's been there from day one, from the cruises, y'all self, Ham, you know what I'm saying, the Omegas and shit like that. But me, cause my thing, I'm looking at the folks. Do you grind? Well, how you grind is, you know, you say you do it, but can you do this shit day to day? You know, when it goes bad, something happening in your family, are you still gonna keep going? A lot of people say they do it because I didn't, but talk about two people trying to do a podcast. Shit, about 6 months, a year. Y'all about all this shit, but y'all looking at the dollar bill so fast. You know what I'm saying?
podcasting
You think the
is
turnaround
your
is
podcast.
terrible.
Podcast is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Lino, you know what my motto is, man. Head down, keep working.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Keep working. I come from that old school, man, where they say, "Hey, man, keep working. Get your city behind you.
Yes.
Get you a organic following, and they'll come." You see what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Just think back in the day, man,
Yeah.
when you was rapping, man, and now they say, "Hey, man, who popping in Nashville?" Well, Born Rich Club popping in Nashville. Okay, and then you got the following to prove that you popping in Nashville. You didn't need nobody for no help.
Yeah.
Then they gonna come to you and say, "Okay, how can we help?
Yeah, for sure.
How can we do business?"
Because the shit that makes me upset, the only thing is the way it looked, bro. Like goddamn, man, we looking that bad, we begging like that. Man, that's like the only thing's missing now is like only for $1.25 for a cup of coffee. You can. That's all it's missing. You know what I'm saying? That shit sound like some African shit. Like, hey man, you can sponsor a podcast. You can sponsor a rapper. Only for $1.25 for that's just a cup of coffee.
Come on, Chess.
Hey,
Shout
man,
out to the
that's
Africans,
what it
man.
sounds like to me. Because my thing is, well, all this motherfucking we need to stick together and shit when I was buying all this high ass shit. 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? No, you know, when you put your shit on the line and pay for shit, this shit, that shit, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas want to talk, man, quit crying, man, put your money up. Even when nigga do a podcast or somebody DM y'all, hey man, okay, you want my services. Oh, I'm gonna put a ticket on it. You want me to do it for free? Because I still gotta pay.
Yeah.
So come on, bro. If you say what you say, because I'm looking at your profile first. Y'all on Scat Pass, you know, all Julios on your head and shit. Hey man, this ticket small. I ain't busting nobody's head. We spend that on hoes and liquor. You know what I'm saying? You know, that type shit, bro. So my thing is, hey man, quit all the hooping and hollering, man, scratching your legs. Because my thing is the Born Riches, myself, the 6-1 rap game, 6-1 I can go on and on. Sauce, them boys out here working. Ain't nobody crying, man. I say no, the grind gonna get you there, man. You stay with good people. Keep your mind clear. Keep down with the low frequency ass niggas, and you'll get to the top, man. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork make the
but
dream
you have
work.
to keep working, man. And this is one thing that my brother showed me, man. Listen, man, just be consistent. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just be consistent. I know every week, my brother calling me saying, "Hey, man, we in the lab. Who you got?"
Yeah.
Okay. You got that. I got this person.
Right.
You ain't got nobody right here. We'll do a solo podcast. Boom, boom, boom. But it's consistency. I know every week this nigga go call me and say, hey, we recording at this time or that time. Or, hey, nigga, you check the messages? Okay, look, this is the schedule. And this is what he showed me, consistency. You know what I mean?
Y'all have been doing that for the last, 3 years?
Yeah.
I love it, man, because it's just smooth. As you can tell, it's organic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to ask this, fellas, we talked enough about that bullshit, but I'm going to get into y'all, man. How y'all meet up, man? As far as, not just the podcast, just being friends, you know what I'm saying?
So, shout out Peel, right?
Yep.
I gotta do, okay, so, actually, his uncle, what's Peel, yo?
Peel is my first cousin, but
slash uncle.
Yeah, slash uncle.
Because he older than us. But I knew Peels because we used to be out East Nashville together and stuff, and I knew him. And we end up, I ended up meeting up with Peel, and when I came in the house, I'm looking for his uncle. I see him on the couch, but I'm looking for his uncle. And we young, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he like, my nephew, my cousin. And he doing that. And it's crazy because we met that day. Then the next day, this nigga called and say, hey, bro, come get me from school. I'm like, nigga, who gave you my number? Something I can't remember, but I know after that day right there, forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every single day.
So you
right
talking about 80s?
Yeah, that nigga about that age, dog.
Hell nah, this
98, 99, 2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Oh, okay, like 2000.
25 years.
About
25 years
ago.
friendship right here.
Oh, okay, man. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
about
That's
2000,
family.
man.
Family.
This our 25th year right
In
here.
church, when I called him though, he didn't tell me this, but I called him from school. I said it's about 10:30 in the morning. I done went to school just to please my mama. You know, you really done with school. This was in Stratford.
Okay.
I went to Maplewood and Stratford. Went to both, but
Okay.
when I'm calling him, I'm in Stratford.
Okay.
But I'm done with school, church. I'm just putting on the facade for my moms. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm done with school. I call him. We done kicked it. Man, I noticed what he doing though, Judge. We can't even play the damn video game because his phone ring. Hello, and then he gone. I said, hey, okay, he trapping.
Yeah, he trapping for real.
He trapping, right? So I need to fuck with him. He trapping. I done been trapping out north, but now I'm out east, and I live out east, so I need a lifeline for out east, man.
Right,
so at the end of the day, man, I met him, went to school the next day, said, hey, man, come get me, man. Like, come get me, bro. I'm done with this shit. I don't know. I'm really playing around. Yeah, I'm playing around with this school shit, bro. Come get me, nigga. Let's trap.
Yeah, I hung the phone up, and we had another homeboy.
Yep. Shout out,
rest in peace, Lil Jim. And I looked at Lil Jim. I said, man, you know the nigga we met yesterday that's on the couch, man. Peel people. He was like, yeah. I said, we finna go get him in strap, man. I don't know. Look, we don't never do this. We were like, all right, but we I don't know. We met.
The energy.
It's
the energy.
Man. You can feel it. That shit is real,
yeah,
bro.
so 25 years, bro. And I tell people that I'm like, nah, this is my dog, man. Listen, bro, I done been on timeout several times. You know what I'm saying? And this one of my friends, like a friend. When I say that, like, put money on your phone, send me, hey man, hey bro, I did some time one time, and every 2 weeks he sent me money for them whole. And listen, when I say time, I did some calendars, and he made sure every 2 weeks for them calendars, bro, I had money on my book. So that's my nigga though.
Hey man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. Booby don't get his props big for that.
Hey,
that's my nigga though.
You don't find them like that.
Nah,
they
hell
rare.
nah.
My guy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
My guy, Church.
That's like a flying saucer. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
My guy, man.
For real, man. You talking about 2000 something, man? 25 years of friendship. Man.
Yeah.
You say you doing them calendars, man. How you maintain the same head, bro, being behind bars?
Cause
What you go in? I'm sorry. When was it when you went in?
Shit, I went in a bunch of times, but
as far as the stint, you know what I'm saying? Like
shit,
the biggest
a lot of
stint,
them
like,
was stints. Yeah, a lot of my shit was stints though, and I was going back to back, bro. But my last stint, what got me was, well, really, my last stint. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I tell a lot of people this, man. I went straight in with taking accountability. Like I ain't the white man got my foot on the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Heard
Like I
that
went, I went, but I ain't never been like that. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
when I was telling you, I was like, nah, the white man got his foot on your neck.
Yeah, I'm like,
he wasn't trying to hit me.
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying? Even when I hear like when I used to call home and they used to reverse it on me. Like be like, nigga, you a good nigga, man. You don't do nothing but hustle.
Yes,
man, that's bullshit. They be getting my nigga caught up in these indictments and stuff. And I could have fed into that, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But now my first thing I did, bro, I took accountability. I was like, ain't nobody putting a gun in my head to hustle, you know what I'm saying? And I've been trapping forever. So I was just like, man, I'm about to, and before I got my mind right on this time out right here, my dog was already doing a talk show anyway. Yeah. So I already knew how the journey my homie going in, because my homie, he done bowed out the game. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh hell nah, nigga, I ain't going to jail like you did. You tripping. So he kind of get out the game, but he got the podcast, he got the show going. And you know, he doing it in his kitchen at this time. Fact. And I come in the house and I see that show, like, man, you know what I'm saying? But got my mind right, bro. And what just kept me, like I said, what just kept me focused, bro, was, man, I just took accountability. I was like, all right, man, I put myself in this situation. So, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't make myself a bill either. Right. So I kept all my friends because I ain't make myself a bill. Like, I wasn't calling home, asking nobody for no money. I had my own shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just waited, you know what I'm saying? Stayed patient, stayed solid. And then I saw what my homie was building. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times when I got something going on, bro, I call him and be like, hey, bro, I want to do this. Like when I start throwing parties, hey, bro, I want to do this. He always be like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it too. You know what I'm saying? And so it was his time right here. He was like, hey, bro, you come home, bro, you got to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you going back. I got this going. I want you to be a part of it. I'm going to revamp it. We're going to add you to it, bro. And we're going to take the promotion name. And we gonna
use it for a podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna use it for a podcast.
I mean, it was a show, right? Like he said, I was doing a quote unquote show. This is before the word podcast was popular. Yeah. So it was the show.
When you started, bro?
Yeah, tell them nigga when you started.
2016.
Yeah, talk about shit. Okay. Phone in the cup.
2016, man. I was at my baby mama house, man, on her kitchen table, dude. Put with my cell phone in a cup because we didn't have a cell phone holder. Right. So I put the cell phone in the cup, angled the camera right on the cell phone, and we cranked up the Facebook Live. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cookie, the brow tech, Cookie, and shout out to my homeboy Tone Scone. That was my co-host. Yeah, that was my co-host, bro.
Yeah, because I'm like the third co-host or the fourth one.
I don't know. We had a lot.
But hey, go through that. You got it right.
And I'll tell you this about that, Church, and it ain't no disrespect to nobody, but I understand if this is your dream, and you probably can speak for this. Yeah. If this is your dream, everybody may not be as invested. You see what I'm saying? I've had co-hosts to say, hey, man, you know what? I just really can't do it no more. I got family bills. Life is happening. Right. And nigga, you keep telling me to come to your house at your baby mama table, at your baby mama house at her table, doing a live stream. I can't commit to that. Right. And I it's no hard feelings. Yeah. See what I'm saying? But it was my baby that I had to make sure I cultivated it. I got to cultivate it, and I got to keep this shit going, bro.
Hey, bro, you sound like me in 2018.
Yeah.
It was like when you said, I said, this is my baby now. She won. Yeah. Better leave it on. She's 7 now. You know what I'm saying? But, like you say, you get people around, they ain't, invested. Like saying, I had a guy, Mal, with the Cypher. Yeah. The KJ Mal when we started. Then the 5th year came. He was like, I'm going back to my wife. And then I said, I already know how that's going to go.
You know how it's going to go. You lose.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. But, hey, you had to look around and be like, well, you investing in it. You look at all the stuff you got, like, I just got to keep pushing.
I'm gonna be honest though, Church. Right? It surprised me, man, when he got out of timeout. Yeah. And he fucked with it like he did, right? Because it's easy for me when when a nigga on timeout. It's easy for me to say, "Hey, man, this is what we gonna do when you touch down. Right. We gonna do A, B, C, and D." And a nigga, come on, bro. You been on the phone with him. They'll be on the phone saying, "Hell yeah, we gonna move like this, and get out." And sometimes go back to doing the same shit they doing, or maybe they got a girl or whatever. Yeah. But then he was dedicated and good at it.
Yeah, that's when I shout out to Pistol Gordon. Because I think he connected everybody together. I think me, you, Rick, and all that stuff. Because I didn't know because Pistol was really he support a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, he showed for sure.
Yeah.
So shout out to
King P.
Pistol
Yeah.
man, and he tagged me like shout out Born Rich. I was like they from the field and Ricky, then a few more folks, but y'all the two main ones, and I seen it. I said, man, these boys over here smooth with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks can't talk. You be over that nigga get in your pocket and it's
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For real,
what
man.
that teacher who said I talk too motherfucking much at? Yeah, where she at now?
He could.
Right,
Yeah.
just pay it off now, my
He
nigga,
could.
for real.
For sure.
And how y'all come up with the name Born Rich?
That's his baby.
Man, so man, just chilling on timeout. On timeout. And I was just like, all right, when I go. So I know y'all know, like, I'm gonna use it as like with drug dealers, get a little money, they say they finna get out the game. Like, they number 2 top business they think they go do a barbershop or mobile detailing companies, or they think they gonna throw parties.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I was one of those guys at that time thinking like that. And I was like, man, I'm gonna throw parties. Man, why I'm gonna name it, man? And I think just sitting right there coming up with Born Rich. But also Born Rich means your hustle, your grind coming from your heart. Like, it doesn't mean anything financially. It doesn't mean anything you was born with this type of spoon in your mouth or not. No, we all born with a hustle and a gift. And it's in you to tap in, to find it, and to follow your journey in it. So that's what Born Rich Club, that's what it means to us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what we pushing.
And it means like born, when we say born rich, it don't have to be money.
Yeah.
I'm born rich in morals and character.
Principles.
For sure.
Like, yeah, we are two brothers
What's
that's
up?
really cut from a good cloth.
Yeah,
Right.
most
I met
definitely.
his mother. I met his father.
Yeah.
I met his family. Cut from a good cloth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got a good spirit about it because
Yeah.
I'll call Lano as soon as I go to work.
Yeah.
I can hear him working.
Oh, yeah.
So
I love my
get it.
job.
See, that's
Yeah.
what I love.
I love my
I love the
job.
beautiful struggle.
I got life
You feel what I'm
insurance.
saying?
I
Come
got
on.
benefits.
Look at that.
Shit, I love. I tell anybody, listen, man. A lot of people that don't try to fuck with us, I always let them know, bro. Listen, you're gonna have to beat this.
Yeah.
Like, this is
That's
what
a fact.
I got a secure job. I got a job that I can retire from. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
I got a job
Yeah.
that financially takes care of my overhead and whatever I'm doing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to triple my worth
It's
You're
your
damn
money,
right.
to play with me. So that's why I always say, man, like, yo, bro, it's nothing wrong with. When I call you, I tell you, my favorite part of your interview when you said, hey, man, we all working, we all trying, but you said, man, people out here they don't want
Yeah,
life insurance.
Yeah, no medical insurance, nothing.
Nah, I need all that shit.
But I see y'all over there doing the Tootsie Roll on the couch and you got no insurance.
Yeah.
For real, that's awful, man.
Damn.
That's backwards.
I don't know who you talking about.
No,
but
I'm just
no.
saying, just
That was-
in
I don't
general.
know, I did like that.
There's a lot of folks, women too. You know what I'm saying? I sucker hookah got no insurance,
Man,
man.
it ain't nothing wrong with having a job, man. You gotta
It's just
have a
an
day to
insurance.
day. You gotta have something that pays
Even
the
if
bills,
you're,
man.
but even if you're a
What
business,
pays
but
the
even
day?
if you're a
What pays the
business
bill?
owner, man, I look at even when we do our side business that we have, still, bro, it's a job because I still got to get up. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I'm at work and I'm still working because I'm trying to sell this car. I'm trying to do other financial, other things, ways that I got income coming in.
Right.
And that's our shit. But I'm still treating it like a job also though.
But
So-
you just a hustler. So you talking about different streams of
Hell
income.
yeah,
That's
man.
it.
I gotta
That
get
just-
some
it just in your
money.
DNA.
That's it.
Yeah, I gotta get some money.
If you're a hustler, man, just change the product.
Right, that's it.
And this is to the hustlers, man. If y'all keep going to jail, you in and out of jail, and you're strictly a hustler,
Yeah.
just change the product. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? That's all you have to do. Change the
CEOs,
product,
I
man.
mean, you can do anything,
That's
bro.
it.
for
Because
real.
if you're a real hustler and you give up whatever keeps sending you to jail and work, and do your 40 hours a week or 40 plus hours a week, take that money as a hustler and invest it in something else
Yeah,
you
for
want to
sure.
do.
Yeah.
If you're a hustler, that's how you move, man.
And before we, end that conversation, like I said, man, I want to always stress this, bro. So anybody that's locked down, anybody that's going through a situation, first, bro, take accountability. Understand you put yourself in that situation. And now just focus on getting yourself out of that situation. So it might can get out in this fast, or some might just got to sit down. But while you sitting down, just focus, get your head straight, because when you come home, man, it's so much opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hit the doors, bro, there's just so much opportunity, and it's up to you. It's not up to nobody else to help you and hold your hand. So you gotta focus on you, bro, and just take accountability.
That we talking about at the beginning of the show. I gotta hold your damn hand.
Nah.
Get to the man. Lace your bootstraps, bro.
You gotta get the
Head down, head
I
down,
didn't say that
keep
yesterday. Somebody told us that yesterday. What you gotta do? What?
But lace up your
Man,
bootstraps,
that's crazy. A girl told us.
I
can't remember.
Because nobody come to here to save you,
Then
man.
nobody's coming to save you,
bro.
Chad.
So that's true,
You
man.
know that.
3 years in the game, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Hey,
talk.
man,
Talk.
who one of y'all favorite guests y'all had on the show?
Wow.
Look, favorite and the worst.
Hey, come on, Chad.
Not the worst, but
My favorite show that we had so far, because I know we're gonna have so many more, is when I got to sit down and I got a couple, but my favorite one, I'm gonna say it, fuck it, is when I got to sit down and we got to talk to Dola White. We got the insight, because I didn't.
Okay.
Because, and the reason I say that is because the behind the scenes of me thinking, because I always wanted to be a journalist, right? Or then I went into that stage, I wanted to be a manager, and then I went into that stage, I wanted to be in the. I had a ear for talent, right? And I was trying to get into that game, and I remember just talking to Dola White. It's on the show when I asked him, "Have any high exec ever called down here to check on the artists and get into behind the scenes and in depth of Tim Gent, I want to say L.A. Reid. It was somebody like that, or Kevin Lyles. It was Kevin Lyles. Was talking about Starlito, and when you hearing shit like that, it makes you more believe that this is touchable and it's more accessible. Because in hip hop, when I was growing up in Nashville, y'all, I only saw hip hop, and you only seen the Pistols and the Cool Daddy Freshes on TV. But as I got older, I started seeing Young Buck on TV. You like, oh shit, this shit, you can't get in this shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then hearing a high elite radio personality tell you, no, I get those phone calls from those Kevin Lyles who ask us about certain artists here. And just think, behind the scenes, just think of an artist here that, man, Kevin Lyles calls talking about you, boy. You know what I'm saying? That'll make you kind of be like, I feel good what I'm doing. So just getting behind the scenes on that. I don't have a worse one, but I think my worst, I don't have a worse one. So I'm going to say that.
Say like it could have been like the mics was bad, the equipment. It could have been, this is the worst show, not as far as the episode, talking about. As far as the guest.
Nah,
you don't got one of those.
All I guess that came on share good stories. Some stories just to stick out a little more. LT shooting the helicopter down. Those type of stories. Starlito talking about going to Atlanta with his partner, meeting the BMF people.
About to sign with them.
You know what I'm saying? Like BMF talking, like for the sign with BMF, the stories that people like. So those type of in-depth stories.
But I like y'all podcast. It's not just strictly hip hop. You talking a little bit of everybody.
Hell yeah, we super diverse.
Yeah. And that's what I like about it, man. Because to answer, like, one of my favorites is the minister Sam X.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, he's from the minister from the Nation of Islam. The reason I like that is because it just seemed like it was just so left field from what we was doing up to that point. That was me, and another reason I like it, because that was me trying to show him, like, bro,
let me take this curve.
Because when I said I started in 2016, those are the type of guests I had. Now I knew I had Hambino before the minister, but I know Hambino still got a rap background too. You know what I'm saying? He respected. Hambino respected like a motherfucker in this city. So I already knew, like Hambino, no go. But when I said, man, I want to do Sam X, the minister from the Nation of Islam.
The boys had the suits on, the FOY, Fruit of Islam.
Lano looking at me like, man, man, I don't know, but I'm gonna trust you. And I said, man, run it, watch it, trust me.
It worked.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
it
that's
worked.
probably
from the
that's
beginning
one of my
too.
favorites. Yeah,
Because from the beginning, because listen, y'all, this nigga, man, listen, Mr. X pulled Sam X pulled hard, man. Like I'm thinking they got I think they got Taylor in the headlock. Because I see both of the doors open. You've been there, and I see both of the doors open, and I see the big black trucks. I see guys in tuxedos, and they just lined up, and it's a line. Like I'm like, shit, they got my white boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thankful. So as I walk in there, like one dude, like he about to search me.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you searching me? This ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, damn, Boopy, like they serious, bro. But sat down, had a good conversation with him. That's one of my favorites too, right there. That's one of my favorites too.
I like that episode.
Put him like a rapper.
Yeah, because a sucker said, "Why are y'all doing that podcast?" Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, we love everybody, man. Yeah, look, we love everybody. Media has got WWE.
Yeah, I remember.
I think even the ones who don't have anything to do with it, I think we all should step back.
Well, yeah,
we all should catch our egos. If you feel like you don't have an ego, cool. But I'm just speaking to the people because I haven't had an ego before,
never, and
especially in this right here. And I have had to fall back. I have had multiple phone calls from my homie and my sister who was like, "Hey, bro, don't let this podcast get you out of character." So sometimes I had to step back. Thankfully now I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm more aware of my surroundings and I'm media trained, like my dogs say. But I do feel like at this moment, man, all media people, man, listen, we all grinding, we all doing our job, right? We all trying to make it and get out of our current situations. There's no need to bump heads and be into the chaos. You know what I'm saying? I hate that we don't reach the point to that because some people reach points and they say I ain't going back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if they apologize. I don't care what they do. I ain't going back. But I think as podcasts, as media, as content creators here in Nashville, we got to stop looking at each other as competition, and we got to start just looking at each other and saying they working. But you ain't even got to collab. Like I never seen Nike and Adidas say, "Let's get together and put a shoe together."
Right, never.
You know what I'm saying? But
everybody can coexist.
But yeah, because I'm gonna spend my money on promotion. Y'all gonna spend y'all money on marketing and promotion and advertisement. You know what I'm saying? And Adidas selling. Nike selling, right. So I think Skechers selling. You know what I'm saying? So I think at times, man, we get to the point where I want my brand to be bigger than your brand, or I want this. I'm doing this better than you. But at the same time, man, we all trying and we all doing it.
How's the media in Nashville for y'all?
Media in Nashville is big. I think I just came in here and I said that. I said, bro, if I was a rapper, I will be using the headquarters, cruise control. This is an ad too. I'll be using like all the media platforms, the reaction platforms, the big churches podcasts, like because the people that you in tune with, when I look at your show, I'll be like, damn, this is good fucking media that we need. Facts. I got in a car. And I'm just really saying this in my head. When I'm listening to your last episode, I really literally got in the car and he's taking me through the music. He's taking me when this was coming out. And I'm like, damn, like church always bring this side of journalism to us. You know what I'm saying? Like you make us sit back. Oh, we in church, right? Make us sit back. Yeah, the history of Nashville, and then 615 Rap Game bring a new raw underground talent, and we also got Al 6 that comes through. So we got a lot of different media brands. I saw Sauce just did some new shit with some
press
sports
coverage. Yeah,
come on, man. Dope. Sauce. I fuck with sports, bro. Come on, man. Wink. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
Ty's gonna see.
I love all the media here, man.
And I think Nashville media in a beautiful place right now, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say a beautiful place.
No, it is. It wasn't, but because you got to think, it wasn't like this 7 years ago.
Nah, it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it wasn't.
We didn't have
just a few
all
of them.
these
No, we only had
different-
Concrete Magazine.
All of these, thank you.
Yep,
And then
you
you
right.
had Concrete
And
Magazine,
OHM.
OHM Magazine. That was it.
That was it.
Right.
That was
When
it.
you want to rap and your project coming out, you make sure you go Concrete Magazine and OHM
and try to
Magazine.
get Bucky Lito on your
Man,
shit.
come on, man.
That's
Now
it.
I can go sit down with Church, and then 2-3 weeks later I go sit down with Born Rich or IO6 or.
See, I
if
think
you
we the
allow
only
to
ones
subscribe.
that share alike though, because I think we the only ones that put podcasts on the podcast show.
Yeah, I want to put. Well, I
What
look,
you mean by that, though?
No, I
Church?
mean like
Like
you
a
know, I had
podcast.
Ham on there.
Yeah.
I had Sauce on my show.
Yeah.
And y'all have podcasts,
For sure.
podcasters on your show.
Yeah,
Let me ask y'all this. You ain't like no. What y'all think about that?
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah,
'Cause my
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
love it. I love it.
I'm not a hater because I want to shine on y'all too.
Yeah, I love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Because I want your listeners to be my listeners, same vice versa.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have no hate in my heart, bro. That's why I'm like, why so much backlash? It was like, that's what I'm fucked up about. It's like, damn, he's just a cool ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Like, matter of fact, when Leno called me on my show, this is what, 2023?
yeah.
Come to the house, bro. Yeah,
For
come
sure
on,
did.
show up.
For
We
sure.
having ballet and everything,
Yep.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
at
I had
the
my
crib.
pinky up. Yeah.
Everything, bro.
For sure.
Damn, I
I mean,
wasn't
with
nowhere
all
around.
these folks, bro.
No,
that's
this
what
is
I'm
when we did the
saying.
interview.
Yeah.
I mean, but what was?
I ain't want you on the show.
No,
Nigga, I was like, oh,
because I want to say you couldn't do it that day or something like that. And I
That's
had
what
to
he
do it on
told you.
Sunday.
Yeah,
I was at home waiting.
I told him.
waiting
Yeah.
by the phone. Nigga say, well,
But I love
I was
that,
fully
man.
dressed.
I
Nigga
love that shit,
waiting.
bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's I feel like it's room for everybody.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
is
saying?
because
And
podcast, like I said, it ain't at a beautiful spot right now because
why
right
you
now,
say that, Leno?
just because man, we all I can feel, sometimes you can feel the competition. Like sometimes you can feel it, and sometimes you can kind of see it, and that's why I like to always be vocal about me and Boopy and be like, "Hey, bro, me and Mr. McGee, we ain't in competition. We love what we doing. We trying to perfect our craft to move forward. You know what I'm saying? But podcast right now, and I'm not saying it's at a beautiful position. I'm excited what everybody's doing. But once we stop going at each other and we start just pushing forward as a unit, and like I said, when I say as a unit, bro, that doesn't mean we got to call each other. I don't mean we got to do that, but just move forward and just keep trying to progress. But I do love having podcasts on the show because our show
Thank you.
is
Thank
a
you.
highlight show.
Yes.
Well, it's like
Okay,
a
let's
highlight.
go.
Yes, it's like
Let's
a
go.
highlight week.
Number one.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
you know
talk
what
your
I'm saying?
shit.
Nah,
We
we all
number one.
listen, it's so many
We
number
say
ones.
we number one.
Nah, it's so many number ones in Nashville. Listen, man, it's
Because
so
I think
many
you
number
just said it
ones.
on the post. Everybody number one.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like,
But I
because
know-
I use that look, we could be Shaq and Penny. We could be Karl Malone as John
Yeah.
Stockton.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't just got to be Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be, it's somebody else can be Michael Jordan and Scottie
Marbury
Pippen.
and KG.
Yeah, we'll be Ray Allen and Paul Pierce and KG.
See, okay.
But I'm just saying,
Zebo
like
and Shane
yeah,
Battier.
like some.
All the song.
You don't want to be
So-
big.
I be
You don't wanna
ready.
be- Well, I be Zebo.
Yeah,
I
you
be
be
Zebo then.
Zebo. But I'm just saying, like it was like it's not a diss. It's we all number one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we all kicking ass and we all trying this shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at cruise shit sometime, bro, and I be telling myself, man, do he sleep? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because just how I don't know him like that, but just me saying that I'm proud of that nigga. When I
Yeah.
walk in the headquarters and I see shit like this, nigga, this shit inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when I see shit like that, like I know what kind of genuine heart I got.
Right.
So I look at it and be like, I don't think everybody gonna have that heart like that, but I do want all of us to at least respect each other lane.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's my whole thing. Respect it.
Yeah. So I
Cause I
love
don't wanna
highlighting
smack the
them.
shit
So
out
I
of
love
somebody in real
highlighting.
life.
I love highlighting.
You know what I'm saying?
I love highlighting them,
That's
bro.
that's my thing. Like, bro, I'm really in the cut.
Yeah.
I'm old, trying to.
Nigga, you ain't old, nigga.
I'll be 48 this year.
Now you
bro.
one of the forefathers of
So-
this shit.
Now you
bro.
the GOAT. Hey,
Yeah,
you one of the
you
one of the GOATs, bro.
forefathers
I
of this
appreciate
shit, bro.
Now
that.
you one of the
You
GOATs,
are,
bro.
homie.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Man,
are.
trust me, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But I never wanted that. See,
Yeah.
my whole thing is
You
I
are
got so much work
Scarface.
to do.
You are
You
Scarface.
got work
did
to
it.
do.
No, but you did it. You came up with
Yeah.
the idea and you did it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, motherfuckers didn't know me. When
Yeah.
I was doing my show in 2016, people didn't know me. But when I talked to people who, quote unquote, Nashville podcasters,
Right.
they say, hey, man, Church was doing that shit
Yeah,
a long
for sure.
time ago. when niggas wasn't even thinking about doing
Yeah.
it. Go do your research on church.
See, my whole thing
Yeah.
was it's still this. You know, I get it, the game because the game to be sold, not told. But you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. But it's
You a
like, hey
pimp.
man, I like
I like that
I like
shit.
genuine people, bro.
Yeah.
If you show me something else and you show me who you are the first time, it ain't got to be business. 'Cause my thing is, my mama always told me, just listen.
That's it.
They'll tell you every damn thing. So when I remove myself, don't be upset at me. I just with past counterparts I had on the podcast. I had to
Yeah.
get some niggas up out of there because you know they on some some bullshit. But anywho,
It be like that.
yeah, man, I just love y'all podcast and everything, man. But I want to get into this,
Let's go.
man. Me and Leno talked about this. I just want to give you a take on it, boo.
Okay.
The music, hip hop. How y'all feel about certain artists taking the general, putting a little country in their music?
Okay, yeah. I
go.
was asked this question.
Yeah.
Earlier. My thing is, man, music tends to be trendy. When something is popping and it's trendy, that's what the masses navigate to. So you have to ask yourself, are we trying to get a temporary pop or a long-term buzz? That's what you have to ask yourself. So if I am a rapper that's saying I sold plenty keys in East Nashville, even moved them to West Nashville, nigga, Leno is the plug. He got them 39.6, the whole key. Like if I've been rapping like that for the last 8 years,
Which I never have.
No, but hear me out. If I've been rapping like that the last 8 years, but the last 2 years I've been rapping about me and my baby going along and it gets country. I understand like that shit is just a trend. So you have to ask yourself, church, like when you go in the studio and record this song, what do you want? What's the ultimate outcome of this song?
Right.
Do you just want to be here for a season, or do you want to be here long term? So it don't bother me. I've seen niggas that I was like, damn, he made a country rap song, and that nigga was just he was just rapping about selling 32 keys last month. I don't really trip like that, bro. Do I think it's a trend that's gonna go away? Trends seem to come and go.
Yeah, now.
So what's next? What do you have after that?
Yeah, I say you tripping. Look, when you rapping a certain type of way, this is your genre. First, I'm gonna say it's very difficult to break out of Nashville, Tennessee, as an African American artist. Anyway, if you're a black hip hop artist, yes, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. It's very difficult. You got to try a little harder because the main headquarters of the Republic, all of these big record labels, they do got headquarters down here, is the country departments. So you know what I'm saying? So the ARs and them know how to work the country record. They don't.
Yeah.
They're not here to work the hip hop genre record for you. So you gotta either travel to Atlanta, like you gotta go somewhere down there. Here, music is, I seen Jelly Roll do it. And I know people don't probably get on me, but yeah, Jelly Roll done it. But Jelly Roll done it. He didn't do it and then overnight his success happened.
That's a
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a process.
Like it was a huge process for him. Once he stopped doing the hip hop thing, my brother got a good story about when he first re-seen Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not the Jelly Roll who was telling us he did a calendar and he's in a challenger. Now we talking about the one who's saying
Everybody put your lighters up.
Yeah.
I'm doing cocaine in California.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's
What is Jelly Roll doing right now?
Cocaine in
It's
California.
fuck me up.
it's a process, and we're gonna be honest, man. Black people was never really welcomed with open arms in country music in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Charlie Pride.
I mean, but look, you can only but look, you can only count these people on your hand. Though.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So it's even Beyonce caught flack about trying to do a country album.
Right.
So black people in Nashville, Tennessee, when I was growing up, you didn't have a lot of trying to do country hip hop. You see what I'm saying? Because they wasn't letting us in like that anyway. Now, yes, it has changed. I think they just CMA Fest just had like a lineup with so many black people that was doing country, which I think is huge. But a lot of people still to this day try to. I just think they see Jelly Roll and they say, you know what, I'm about to do this. Not that they copycatting, they just think this is the quickest way to the bag.
I mean, but come on, guys, like that's what hip hop and music genres do, y'all. But
I thought you supposed to bring original. I thought you supposed to be original.
I mean, that's cool. You're gonna have some niggas that's gonna bring originality, and then you're gonna have some niggas that's just gonna follow the trend.
Yeah,
Can you pop, right? It's Trinidad James, bro, gold all in my time. Like, what are you gonna do after that? Yes, you came in, one hit wonder, you jumped on the bandwagon, one hit wonder. Is there any way you can take that and make that shit some money where
now,
you
some
get
of that
some
shit
paper
good
for the rest of your life?
Right.
Like
now,
my
some
thing,
of that shit good.
I don't really knock them, and that's why it's hard for me to say I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people can come out and say, "Bro, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like these hip hop niggas going the country route." I say I don't mind. Just because I know people gonna go, man, want to lean with it, rock with it, era was going on. Nashville niggas made them type of songs. So people in general made them type of songs.
Right,
We
right.
doing crunk music with Lil Jon them.
We
People
gonna do
start
it.
making them type of
Dipset
songs.
music will start
Yeah,
drinking.
it'll go away though. It'll go away.
Exactly, and
It's
that's the
gonna
thing
go
I'm
away,
talking
bro.
about going away though. That's the thing. That's the most important thing I'm speaking on. Is that's why I'm not going to follow the trend. Following the trend, I really feel like 3 years doing our podcast, building it brick by brick, is more meaningful to me because we could have easily got the fake fighting, fake gun go off in the thing, like bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good
To
idea.
really
Yeah,
make
yeah.
That's a good
to
idea.
really make us pop. You see what I'm saying? But we want to do it the organically way. We want to do it the way that we know how to do it. We're not going to jump off and jump into another trend because I saw him. Oh, damn, I've been doing podcasts for 3 years. He been doing podcasts for a year, but he switched over and did this. Now I finna do what he doing because I think that's where the bag at.
Right.
I don't want to do that because like my brother said, the trends, they come and go. So soon as that go and now they looking at me what next, now it's hard for me to transition back over to what I was already doing.
Right.
Because now the outside and my supporters is like, okay, goddamn, man, you got 9 hats on, nigga. What the fuck we doing?
what
we
First
doing?
we country, now we back killing people. Look at Mace. Right? When Mace quit rapping, right?
He
When
became a
Mace
preacher.
left, Mace was a huge hip hop artist at the time that he quit. Now he went and we was happy for him to go because it takes time. At first we mad at him for leaving. Now we see him in Atlanta preaching and we happy. Then he go back and say now he murdered Mace. Now we mad at him. Hold on, man. God dang, man.
Yeah.
First it was Mace and you went to preacher.
Now
Then
you
you
murder.
back murder Mace. Look,
Yeah.
man, which one we gonna choose? And then when he did try to come back out with music, we didn't want to
We
accept it.
fuck with Welcome Back.
That's it.
Well,
Give me a song after that. Give me another song on that CD. Give me another song on that CD. Watch it. Give me another song on that CD. Give me another song. Look, that's it. That's it.
That was it.
That was it right there, bro. Because we didn't want to listen. We didn't want to listen no more to Mace because now Mace has did 3 different flip flops on us. But when you stick to your concept like Tech Nine, the Seabos, the underground hip hop artists that's sticking to what they believe in, and what's the little dude that used to be with Cash Money? Man, I don't want to say little dude. Currency. Look how Currency, Starlito. Look at these artists who have stuck to their trend of rapping and didn't jump off into the bandwagon. Starlito was on the show and said that. He said he easily can write a song with what's going on, how they talk about slide now and can turn that in. But nah, that ain't what I'm rapping. I rap this, I do this over here. So it's not a right or wrong though. It's not right or wrong because I have seen artists now who took that side and I say, damn man, they sound a little better on this side.
Right.
Nelly did it. Nelly did the song. With
Yeah,
the
but
country.
Nelly was already,
Come on,
big
man.
though, bro. Nelly was
Yeah.
already. When the bigger you are, the more you can cross over. Listen, man, Snoop
You're right.
Dogg murder was the case. Could not do a show with Martha Stewart at that time. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying the murder was the case. Snoop Dogg. The nothing but a G thing. Snoop Dogg. That's what I'm saying. You gotta evolve. And listen, bro. When you Nelly and you done evolved as a Nelly super. Nelly got a hour stage set.
Yeah.
Yes, Nelly can come over the Florida-Georgia line because it's not much of a pushover. You couldn't push Beyonce out of country. She's too big. I don't want her in this house, but we gotta let her in this house.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right, man.
I need to be a radio Z. I need to be fucking something, bro.
You need to be what? Fucking
I don't know.
I need
to be something. Like I'm talking about like AR. I think music labels should bring back A&Rs, artist development.
I think they still do it, but now
no, they don't do it. You gotta be popping them.
Yeah.
Go find you an artist, man, because that's what you. He
gonna
quit the podcast. He gonna quit the podcast. Yeah, I got a little.
He said, "Well, ain't no way, man.
I got a little.
Now he got about 2 artists. He said, "Fuck that podcast."
Not no females though. I'm gonna be. I don't care. Say what I want to say. I ain't gonna be no female artists.
Ready.
Female artists are very expensive.
You gonna smash them. You gonna be smashing.
Nah, because I don't smash. I don't smash girls that come on the show. Like that's our rule.
Oh yeah, you don't do that.
Well, I won't say it's a rule. Like rule is aggressive. A rule is aggressive.
They're trying to give you a little something behind the curtain now.
Yeah, but I think what Nashville music is missing at times is when we really say team. I think at times when we say team, we think financially, right? Are we thinking that this person got to help out? A team, a lot of times we think is a person that's going to do the things that we're not going to do. So pass out flyers, do the posting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I came in and I was talking to Cruz. No, a team is somebody who can say, hey, you got it. You got everything we want except the talent. Your talent is there, but your songwriting skills is this. Bro, I got a person right here that can fit your style, do everything. We got 3 songs. We're going to go in, we're going to knock them out, and we're going to build from there. And what'll happen is it's a lot of selfishness going on where people think, I write the best, or I can do this the best. Right. They wall will go up, and that's the peak of their success right there. Right. Instead of saying what Big X the Plug said, no, my biggest song, he wrote it.
Yeah.
I ain't scared to say that.
Right.
My dog wrote that song. And then the same dude he talking about, now he in the lab with Travis Scott now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that's what Nashville's missing. Now we have the talent, and yes, I think a lot of people is sharp on their pen, but we can at times sound too localish.
Right.
Like some music that's coming out, you can tell that like, dang, man, maybe if you invest a little more in your production, maybe if you sit down and not just record 10 songs and then just put 10 songs on your CD. Because back when we was growing up, you got to record 50, 60 songs, and then people come in and we pick 10 of them.
Yeah. I think Jesus was talking about that. Okay. I think Jesus was talking about something about that. You had to really get with the people. You had a list of songs.
Yeah.
You had to pick songs. Some didn't make the album.
Hell no. Yeah. That's when the songs that don't make the album. That's when we get a soundtrack. I mean, you give away how you do little hidden like Kendrick snippets did, or something.
Man. He put a whole CD out, then he make the album.
Exactly.
Still so great,
But I think that's what we missing, man. I love Nashville hip hop. This is part of the reason that my brother wanted me to come on the show because I have a huge. I just love Nashville hip hop, and I feel like at times we can get caught up on ourselves, and we'll take other people's trends. We'll try to sound like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to we'll try to sound like Atlanta at times, or we'll try to sound like a lot of New Orleans based rappers and things like that. I think we just gotta find our own identity, and we all gotta push ourselves, and we can't get mad. A lot of us will stop what we doing because you ain't helping, to promote me, or you ain't helping to push me. I stop. Nah, bro. I just
keep going, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint for sure. Oh man, this is episode 115, man. Born Rich Club,
yes,
man.
Sir.
And what's going on in real?
We almost at 100.
Yeah, man. Fellas, what y'all got going on and where they can reach y'all at, man?
Man, so y'all can reach us at Born Rich Club Podcast on YouTube. That's on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you get your audio podcast, iHeartRadio, Google Music, like
Yeah, all
YouTube
of it,
Music,
yeah.
man. Anywhere you get your audio podcast, man, because we make sure that we put the audio out every week.
Yeah, most definitely.
If you want to fuck with us on YouTube, man, Born Rich Club podcast on YouTube, man. This is my brother and I.
Yeah.
This is our shit, man. This is our baby.
Yeah, and,
you know.
and we got a lot of upcoming things going on. One of our hugest things that we got coming up, July 20th, OHM hosting the show.
Big
this
shout
is
out.
a big opportunity for the city to come out. Get Born Rich Club personality.
Yes,
get
sir.
ready to joke. Get ready to have fun.
We're gonna have
Get
fun.
ready to have a huge experience with Nashville hip hop, Kentucky hip hop.
Yes, sir.
We all coming together, man. We just coming out to have fun, man. We want all the media, everybody to come out. Just to show love to us, man. Listen, we're trying, y'all trying. We just grateful to be on this stage and have this
Absolutely.
opportunity. And then the other things we still got more shows to come up. We're in the talks and in progress right now. We're gonna do our first live show. So yeah, we finna do that.
So with the people coming in, sitting
Yeah,
down,
man. We're gonna do it right, man. We're gonna, man.
Because,
I don't think they won't talk to Killer Psycho.
Nah, we here, man. We're
We
gonna
gonna-
smoke.
man.
We're gonna smoke, drink, do powder, whatever you like to do. In the audience, man. We
Hold
here,
on, what
baby.
you want, man?
You can do powder at our live show. sir.
No, you can't,
We
man.
can.
Hell,
You can do
Bro,
powder.
no, you can't,
Keep it
bro.
on the low. Do it on the low.
before you
Go
get
in the
there.
bathroom. Go in the bathroom and do it.
Yeah, so we got some shit going, man, and we just happy, bro. We never in a million years, we don't sit at home, we don't sit on the phone, we don't talk about the progress of any other podcast, and we don't be like, we the best. We really don't do that, man. We really be honored. Thank you. We really be honored, and we just still mind blown about this shit because it's from a phone in the cup.
Yeah.
So when we have people reach out to us and just talk to us and just like be proud of us and shit, that shit hit us totally different.
Little old me.
Yeah, because I'm
Right?
proud of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm proud
for
of
sure.
both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the grind, because a lot of people can't sustain years. You talking about 3, now it's about to go on 4.
Yeah,
Nah,
for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's consistency, man. And that's
Yeah.
something. When I first met him, he's like, man, what we're gonna do is even when we trapping, what we're gonna do is be consistent.
We're gonna have
some
work.
of
Yeah,
these niggas
every
go
time they
to the-
call, I got work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of these niggas gonna go to the block and then they gonna go home. And they take a shit. They gonna
Yeah.
do all this. Nah, we here.
Yeah.
We
I got
here,
work.
bro. Okay, if I gotta leave at 7, I need you to hey,
Treat it like a job while we got some
you
money.
can stay here from 7 to 2 in the morning. I come back out at 2 in the morning, stay here from 2 in the morning
Yeah,
to
to-
noon, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have it all.
So shout out
Yeah.
to and even our personal socials, man.
Yeah.
Born Rich Boopy on Instagram, Calvin Boopy McGee on Facebook, man.
Yeah.
Born Rich Club podcast on TikTok. Why
Yeah.
am I promoting? I'm
Hey.
40 years old promoting the TikTok.
Hey,
I'm a
man, you can
sick
find
nigga,
me
man.
Instagram Born Rich Club. You can find me on all the other social media platforms as Born Rich. And shout out to our homeboy Tyler, man. He most definitely
sir.
fuck
Yeah,
with
shout
us.
out to Taylor, man.
I
He's a
fuck
good
with Tyler,
guy.
man. Tyler most definitely, he fucks with us. He gave us a huge opportunity, man, and we just done took advantage of it and just like, man, this is what we gonna do, bro.
Yeah, man, I love it,
That's
man.
a fact.
Thank y'all guys again, man, for sitting with me, man. It's truly an honor, and I love to see where the media's
If
going.
I was in a gang, I'd throw up gang signs.
Nah, please don't, man. Please don't.
Not in church. Not in
Nah,
church,
they got
though.
better in church,
Not in
man.
church.
But
Not
it's a
in
different
church.
church, you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
nah, this is a good church. Yeah, this is a church. This is a church I can move around
Come
in.
on, man.
I see Miss.
It's just the church I can move around.
I see Miss Wanda's niece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come
Why
on,
does
man.
Allison have on booty shorts in this church?
Yeah.
man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Allison.
I done fan Alice 9 times.
That's a real stuff, man.
Look, I'm fan
Allison,
Alice.
right now. It's Allison. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's an old name, ain't it?
Yeah, man. You can catch me on Big Church TV, man, on YouTube. Big Church Pod on IG. Big Church on TikTok. Look at everything. KJ Johnson on Facebook, man. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man, before we get up out of here, man. Hustle smart, not loud. The grind looks better when the results talk. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Church on the move, pay your tithes on the spot. Stay away from short pocket thoughts.